Hello everybody, the Healing Messiah here to do a love and romance reading. Gonna wait and see how many people join. Waiting for a few people to show up and then we'll get started. When did I get bitten by a... okay. So I hope everyone's doing lovely today. Let's go ahead and just jump right into this reading. This will be about who is missing you and what the hell for. So let's find out some further information, shall we? So today we'll be pulling from 3 decks, 3 different cards. And while I'm waiting for some more people to show, I'll go ahead and just start shuffling. Hope everyone is doing well, really. Hello. Cool. All right. Is there a cool filter for Halloween? That would be so cool. Oh, that's scary. Cool. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and start picking piles, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and dive into further information. You guys know me, I like to wing it and just play it by ear, so let's see what happens. Note to self, moisturize in the future before going live. Okay, so we have our first option, the pink deck. Second option will be red. Third option will be blue. Go ahead, take a second. This has a spot on it. And this is a very candid reading. You guys know me, nothing fancy here, just giving you all the details I possibly can and keeping it very straightforward. That's all I'm here to do. And yeah, take a pick, ask yourself out loud, who is missing me, romantically, love-wise, and why? And let's get started. Okay, so again, our first pile will be pink, our second pile is red, and our third pile is blue. We will start with, you know what's funny? They're saying that I should start with the blue, but either way, I will timestamp below and we will just stick with that. So this is what we're going to do. We'll do the blue first. And then Spirit is making this very confusing today. I don't know why they want me to reorder the cards. Okay, so I'm going to just go with that gist, because I think they just wanted me to reorder the cards for a reason. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I apologize for any confusion. The first one will be blue, the second one will be pink, and the third one will be red. All right, that feels right to me. So I hope you guys have chosen a color. I'll give you a few more seconds, and then we'll go ahead and just start pulling cards, go with the flow, see what happens. I will try my best to give you the right horoscope or element of this person's sun sign, maybe moon sign, rising. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so hopefully you have chosen your color. Blue will be the first card. So with that being said, I am going to possibly switch over to a very dramatic filter right now. It's a vibe. Okay. Is that a bit too dramatic? Probably. Okay, so let me back this up a little bit. It's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm gonna sit back. You guys just take your tea, your juice, your coffee, whatever, and get comfortable, because lately the readings have been pretty long. The last few readings I've done, over about 3 hours. Very extensive messages coming in. So get cozy. Alright, so I'll leave these cards here, and let's go ahead and start shuffling and picking a few cards for the blue deck. Spirit, please show us who is missing. The people, those who have chosen the blue pile, number 1, and why. Okay, I'm getting Earth's energy, Knight of Pentacles again, Virgo energy again, very strongly here. The King of Chalices is also showing up. Okay, so we have a Pisces, potentially Scorpio, and for some of you maybe even a Cancer, but very strong emotional energy with this person. I'm gathering that the person that is missing you could definitely have very, very powerful, strong feelings for you. I mean, this person is in love with you. Okay, this person believes that you are their soulmate. You are their mate for life. They feel a very particular spiritual bond with you. They can see themselves being with you for the rest of their lives. Very powerful. Very powerful. Alright, we have the Eight of Wands. Could maybe be fire sign energy in their chart as well. Potentially Leo. I almost said Virgo again. Okay, very strong. Aries maybe. And also could be Sagittarius. But I'm going to say that this person wants to communicate with you. And for some of you, this person may be living a distance from you overseas. They may want to travel to come and see you, or vice versa. You may want to go see them. But I got this feeling like you have not thought about this person, or maybe you think about them, but you have not thought about making any kind of like physical movements or actions towards this person. And I feel I'm hearing the word lost. The words lost and forgotten are coming up from my spirit guides. They're urging me in this moment to say something as such. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords. We have a person, whether it's male or female, feeling very lost and trapped in their thoughts, feeling like they are unable to make a choice. They're paralyzed by their own anxiety, by their own fear. They're very doubtful, is what I'm hearing from my spirit guides and angels. They are saying that this person has a lot of sorting out and growing up to do. Now for some of you, of course, that message may not apply, but that is specifically what I'm hearing my angels and guides saying. Alright, so blue pile.
You promise? Yeah.
Sorry about that. My TV just came back on, which was very mysterious because I actually thought that it was off. And Twilight was playing, so maybe that was a sign for somebody. I don't know if somebody was meant to hear that, but yeah, there was Twilight, New Moon, I think, was on TV. They've been running marathons since it's Halloween. So perhaps somebody here is thinking about you, maybe when they watch Twilight, or I'd say when you watch Twilight, maybe you think about this person. It's very strange, okay? Cool. My spirit guides and angels are so funny and quite adept at sending us hints and signals, no? Okay, let's see what this card has to say. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Are you in the upright or in the reverse? Could go either way, but I would say this person, this is in the upright. They could be juggling money, finances, career right now, feeling like they need to save money for some of you. Others are very clung on and attached to the material things in life right now. And I kind of want to say that this being, whoever this person may be, I feel like they have placed quite a bit of significance and importance on the material attachments, material things in life. So I will tell you this person, good Lord, these are little fruit flies that just came flying in from my balcony and they are just driving me nuts. But this person, well, first of all, we have all different elements. All of the suits are here. They could have earth sign energy in their chart. They could also have water energy. But I'm also getting that there's possibly air and fire. So we have all four elements. Way to narrow it down, Spirit, you know. But I would say, with the King of Chalices, this is kind of the real hint and the clue here that this person is very much so in love with you. And if that's the case, I believe you know who this person is, because they feel, as a matter of fact, they wish, for some of you, for you to be in love with them too. And others know that you are in fact in love with them as well. So, they're missing you, number one, because they really want to talk to you. They wish to communicate. Some of them wish to travel towards you and see you. And I think if they had the opportunity to, then they would at a moment's notice. For some of you, maybe they don't have the opportunity, or an opportunity could be approaching them very soon to talk, text, communicate in some way, shape, or form. But the feminine here, I must say, I'm getting this pretty amazing energy from the feminine right now about feeling very uncertain and very doubtful about this person. I'm also going to say for some of you, it feels like you are focusing more on your craft, on your work, on material wealth, perhaps abundance in the physical realm of some sort, okay? Let me pull a few more cards and then we will get some romance angels. Five of Wands. So everyone in this card seems to be very happy and smiling, even though there's a little bit of like craziness going on. It actually seems like they're having quite some fun. In fact, one person is trying to control the crowd and get everyone to focus, but everyone else is just doing their own thing and slacking off and having, like, goofing off, basically. So when that comes to the situation, I would say that someone here maybe feels like they are out of control with the situation. It could seem to them that they're watching you have a good time. And for others of you, like, it feels like they wish they could, and okay, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but they kind of wish that they could control your happiness, is what I was gonna say. And it's not, they feel sort of like powerless, is what I want to say. For some of you, you've moved on without them. And it feels like they've been left in the shadows watching you have a good time out in the sun with others around you. And I feel like they wish that they could kind of get your attention, make you stop as well. I'm not sure why I'm getting these sort of weird messages, which kind of come across to me as unwise and slightly immature. This person, I feel like they have control issues for some of you, but for others of you, they just feel like left out, forgotten, and like they're probably trying to get your attention, but for some reason they cannot seem to reach you. They have been stuck in the shadows and left in the shadows while you are having a great time with other people around you. Maybe this is another partner. For some of you, this could just be with friends. But it feels like they wish that they could be a part of that life. Some of you, they could be watching your Instagram, Facebook. They could be watching you from a distance. And they could be trying to, I get the word control again, and I'm not making this up. I feel like they could be trying to control you in some way. Like, I get this feeling like it's maybe a slight manipulative energy here, but I don't think it's for the worst intentions or reasons. I feel it's just because they want to be in the spotlight with you. Does that make any sense? I think it does. Let's move on. That could be a fire sign energy, that person we're referring to. For some of you, that may be an Aries. I just heard Jupiter in Leo, so somebody whose Jupiter was in Leo when they were born, check their birth chart. That's coming up. Okay. Now we have the King of Wands as well, so we do have a fire sign energy here for some of you. Aries, Leo, Sag, very powerful Leo here. Hi everyone. I'm just very calm and relaxed right now. Not sad, I promise. Thank you though. The Five of Pentacles is also here. This talks about steering someone in the right direction. Okay. Okay. So we do have a bit of a controlling energy here. I'm not going to lie to you. And this could be two separate people. For some of you, this King of Chalices may be the person you're focused on, and for others of you, this could be a King of Wands. But there is one energy here that feels a little bit controlling. Not in an overpowering way, but in a way that's kind of like, put me first, woman, or something like that. Like, put me first, man, or whoever this is, okay? I feel like they want to be seen, they want to be heard, they wish to be acknowledged by you. And for some of you, maybe you're just not able to give them what it is they're wanting right now. I feel like you're protecting yourself as well. Protecting your heart, emotions, your feelings. Others of you, this person may in fact feel as though you need to be guided in some way, or feeling like you are lost, and they want to help you as a friend or someone who just really very much so cares about you. And they want to steer you in the right direction. They want to help you get out of your lost, confused, or blinded state that you're in. For some of you, this person may feel like you are blind in some way. Now, I know that may come across very offensively. Please take what I say with a grain of salt. But I almost get this energy like this person really feels like they are the ones that you're meant to be with, and if you're not with them and you're with other people, then there's a problem. Then you're lost, and you're confused, and you're blind. And I'm getting, like, from the other half of the equation that that's not necessarily true. From your perspective, I think that you feel kind of, you know, like you're not lost entirely. You're simply just going with the flow right now. I feel like most of you are maybe breaking out of your own mind, trying to get out of your anxiety or your thoughts that keep kind of cycling through your mind over and over again. doubts and fears and wishful thinking. And it feels like they want to bring you some sort of peace and comfort and navigate you in the right direction. I get this feeling again, like they feel like you are lost. And I mean, again, maybe you are, but for some of you, most of you, I kind of feel like you're not entirely lost. In fact, you are having fun, and some of you are living your life, and some of you are just doing whatever the hell it is you've ever dreamt of doing. There's a bit of an ego here with this person, this character, especially if this is a masculine that we're asking about. No offense to any masculines watching, but this King of Chalices and King of Wands, I mean, they're very... I mean, the King of Wands really feels very high and mighty, you know? There is an egoic temper and personality about this person. Now, it may not be childish to an extent, but it does feel like, you know, if they don't have you, then they can't see you with anybody else, and they can't be happy for you in any way. It's kind of an all or nothing thing, either my way or the highway. And to be honest, personally, I don't much care for that energy. But I don't know about you. So take everything with a grain of salt. For others of you, you have someone here, if you are dealing with the King of Chalices in particular, someone who's a bit more emotionally invested in you, more, I mean, very much so in love with you. They are willing to bear their feelings for you and wear their heart on their sleeve and confess and even confide in you about what they truly feel. They are, I'm hearing they're attempting to reach you. They're attempting to, the word verify is coming up. They're attempting to verify your, like, your role or your position in their lives. It's kind of like I feel what they're trying to say. My angels are saying, like, they want to make sure that you are in fact the one for them, or you are in fact the soulmate of their dreams, and that it's not just a lie, or it's not just in their mind. Like, they really need and wish to make sure you very much so are the one. But I think they know deep down that you are. But it feels like I don't know, it feels like for some of you they are a bit childish. I'm hearing the word move on. It feels like they should be moving on, but it feels like they are not ready to put you out of their mind yet. Huh. So take what applies in your situation. But I gotta tell you, there is a little element of childishness for some of you in one of these two energies. I don't know if it's the King of Chalices or the Wands, but I'm mostly feeling it from the King of Wands. It could be one and the same person. They may have a mixture of fire and water in their chart, but I'm hearing the words last man standing. And I'm hearing the words take charge for them. Feels like they are willing to let go of the situation, but they're also willing to take charge of it as well. They're a little bit torn down the middle when it comes to you. So it's all very, very interesting. I'm gonna just open this door really quickly. Yeah, just let out that little fruit fly that keeps buzzing in my face. It's annoying. I think there's 2 of them. Oof. Okay. There could be a significance for the reason also why I just opened the door in the middle of this reading. So that could very much so signify that you are already ready to open the door, let them out, and for some of you maybe let them in. But I gotta tell you, I feel like for most of you, you're ready to kind of let them out of your life, at least for now. And it feels like you could be, I hear, waiting for them, or you were waiting for them. You have been waiting for them for what was like a very long time, and the wait is now done. The wait is over. You choose not to sit down on your pedestal any longer, waiting around for someone who, I'm hearing the words, couldn't even give a crap about you. And that's so weird how my spirit guides are putting that. But in fact, this person does very much so have very strong feelings for you. I mean, they are very strong. But right now I feel like they're coming more across as maybe putting up a mask and trying to pretend that they are just your friend, or something like, you know, just friends, or they just want a friendship or something of the sort. Or they could be doing that in the future. Take whichever one resonates. But like I said, there was a little hint there of immaturity about this person. So I would give this a second chance for some of you, but I also would give this, I'm hearing the word, just take your time is what they're saying. Take your time. They very much so have to learn, need to learn how to respect you. And making the decision to let them back in should not be an easy breezy choice at all. This is something that, in fact, will affect your livelihood, your state of mind, your consciousness, in a very impactful way. Basically, what I'm feeling here, yeah. So, you have a choice to make, and this is someone whom you considered a long time ago as your kind of like partner in crime, or, you know, that love of your life. But a scenario blew over and washed everything away, almost in the blink of an eye. And it was very difficult for you to pick back up the pieces and get yourself back up again. So if you are to make a decision about this person, choose wisely. Because I'm hearing there is no turning back once the decision is made. Okay? Side note I'm also hearing is to be your authentic self with this person. That is the fastest way to suss out whether or not they are here for real, for the long run, big time, or if they are just simply returning or coming back to you for no reason, you know, for reasons that are just so unworth your time, you know. Fake or authentic? Let's find out, right? Let me turn to the Romance Angels cards now and find out a little bit more about this person, their feelings, the situation between the two of you, what is to come. Spirit, do show us what it is that we need to know for those of us that chose number 1. What do we need to know about this person or about these people? Like I said, it could be more than one person. The King of Wands. King of Chalices is here. One or the other feels slightly more juvenile, even though they are a king. And then the other one feels more like heart-based and romantic and solely from a place of love. They operate solely from a place of love. Right? So number one, let me see. Those of you that chose the blue, we have the Retreat card. It is time to disconnect from the world. For some of you, I feel for some of you, you may be taking time with this person to talk further. Oh my God. Sorry, my dog just busted into the door. Out. Sorry. Babe! Outside. Outside. My dogs just broke into my damn room. Sorry, 1 second, you lot. Let's see if I can... You are interrupting me. Out. Out. Outside. I had to get serious. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. My apologies. My boyfriend was supposed to be watching them, but I guess he's busy doing his thing right now. So anyway, retreat. It's time to disconnect. So I do feel there will be some time. Okay, yeah, sorry. I just got that message from Spirit. They just said that the way these dogs just broke into my room and just busted into my room is kind of the way that this person may in fact approach you. It will not be subtle at all. It will be very sudden. A bit of a shift. Okay, this is going to be dramatic. What did I say? Outside. Outside. Go. Out. Don't get me mad. Okay. You guys, I'll be right back. I hate to do this, but I gotta do what I gotta do as a doggy mom. I'll be right back, you guys. Thank you. Okay. Oh, what wonderful drama. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. When you're a mother of 3 pooches, it gets a little hectic at times, so my apologies. All right. Gonna grab a quick sip of kombucha and then get back into that state of mind that I was in. I got a little slightly flustered. Let me just read the chat really quickly. Hey, I'm great. I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah. Okay, so everyone seems to be resonating. So good. Okay. So, back to the reading. It is time to disconnect from the world. I do feel like, yeah, this person may very suddenly make an entrance towards you. This person does not know the meaning of subtle for some of you, whether this is the King of Chalices or the King of Wands. I just very strangely feel like they're going to make an effort in a very sudden way. And one of them actually might make an effort in a more subtle way. So the words sudden and subtle are popping up for me. I do get Aries and Virgo strongly here. The Magician card was just popping up. For some of you, should you choose to give this King of Chalices a shot. We do have the Ten of Chalices popping up twice now for me. And I would say, let me just go ahead and reopen that. I would say that this person, in fact, could be the love of your life or a soulmate. But I honestly want to know a little bit more about this romantic situation. Let's get some more Romance Angels cards. Because I could be honest with you, I kind of feel like there is something very childish about one of these suitors here, okay? And I think you know it too, so that's why I'm detecting that. I'm picking it up. Very childlike, maybe, but also for some of you, I feel one of them is more childlike and innocent, and the other one is childish. Ooh, oof. They flew. Okay. So, 2 cards just fell. We have Healing Family Issues. Oh, and Retreat fell again, so very important card. For some of you, maybe it's a vacation. I don't know if it's some private time or some kind of quiet time away from the world that you could be having, but maybe by yourself, to think about this further. They could be asking you to retreat within yourself to contemplate the future of this life further. And for others of you, this could, yeah, just describe a retreat happening between you and said person, one of these people, to find out further information about their whereabouts, I'm hearing, and about the time that they spent away from you and the reasoning for why they left you. And of course, if it doesn't apply to your situation, please just ignore that and take it with a grain of salt if you need to. And I think you will become more understanding of one another is what I'm hearing, because I think this has something to do with healing family issues and maybe feeling family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, so I'm seeing this person may have had some father issues to sort out between themselves and their dad. And for others, maybe it could be mom and dad. I do feel, though, something very parental here about father issues for sure. Yes, like I said, for some of you it's mother issues, but I do feel for the vast majority, this person needed to work out and still needs and is working out some father-related issues. Father seems controlling, mom seemed like an airhead. Oh my. Well, it's funny because mom is literally in the air over here, and she's kind of not in the physical realm. She is literally in another place. For some of you, maybe their mother passed, or a mother figure could have passed away. And for others of you, maybe mom was not really as present in the picture as she should have been. And I don't know, father, I feel like something about the closeness of being to dad, like there was some distance between this person and maybe their sister as well, if they have a sister or another brother. Their siblings were very detached, distant from their father growing up. So he has come back now, this father person, this father figure, to heal with his family, heal for his children's sake. And it really seems like all is coming together now, like all is well. My goodness, are these flies going out or coming back in? This is annoying. Okay. When you live close to the Everglades, I guess. That's what happens. Get all sorts of wildlife. So, okay. That's basically what I'm seeing for pile number 1 thus far, so far. I'm going to pull a few more clarifiers and then we are going to wrap this up and go on to the next level. Card. So Spirit, do show us the cards we need to see with regards to these people or this person for pile number 1. What is happening with my nose? Every time I do a tarot reading lately, it's been like my nose just suddenly gets like itchy. I don't know what that's about. If anybody knows, please comment below. Is my angels, my guides telling me something? I don't know. Okay, 3 of Michael is here to tell you to release the past. This woman is definitely mourning and she has been through some serious trauma. My God, they're asking you to heal and grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So release the past. They almost are asking me to tell you to clear out your energy and allow yourself and your spirit to grow from this situation. Never harbor any mistakes against someone, for that is how they truly learn. Mistakes must be made. When have you ever learned from not making mistakes? I don't really know. Maybe you're different. Maybe you're perfect. But we'll see. I don't think anyone is perfect. And certainly not this person that you're dealing with. They are asking you to try again. This time, though, play by your rules, is what I'm hearing them say. This time, Cinderella will find her fella, but she is not going to follow him into the depths of ruin. She is going to pave the way. She is going to lead the pack, in a sense. You, my dear feminine, whoever this is, feminine in the situation, you set all the rules. And you play by them fairly and squarely. And if this person cannot give you the respect, I also heard they cannot fix you, is what I wanted to also say that suddenly came in. They cannot fix you. Time heals all wounds. Some of them, they cannot trust you and they cannot have faith in you. For they need to have trust and faith in themselves. Many of them are still learning how to grasp this concept. Because how could you trust someone else if you don't even trust yourself? I don't know. You will grow from this situation, though, is what it really wants you to know. Red flag said, you break it, you buy it. Whatever that means. I've always heard that saying, but when it comes to matters of the heart, if you break my heart, you don't get to buy it. But I get what you're saying. I just feel this person really needs to also let go as well. You both need to release the past situations between you. And there may be more time needed for that to fully happen, to heal those wounds. And for some of you, an opportunity is approaching in which you will get to fix these wounds with this person. You will get to realign yourself, and you will get to hear the word coerce coming up. Coerce this person into believing in themselves. Okay. Interesting. Beautiful, but interesting. Okay, wrap it up, shall we? Right? so healing needs, there's still healing here to be done. You may need to take time away from the world, away from everything, to talk to this person, confide in them, grieve with them is what I'm also hearing, and release them and their mistakes that they made with you and what you made with them in the past altogether. It may be time to say goodbye for some of you in this case. It might just be like a final goodbye sort of ceremony, or I don't know what I'm hearing the word ceremony. And then the other word coming up is situation. It's kind of a goodbye ceremony with this person. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. But it is time for you to grow stronger. This situation really needs you to let this person go. And for some others of you, it may be time to put aside your ego and come from a place of love, healing, and understanding. Very much so when it comes to this person. So I will leave it at that and leave it to you all to suss out what is best to do and what's right, what the right cards are to play in this situation, okay? And yeah, we'll leave it at that. But the time is near, is what they want me to say. The time is drawing nearer now for you two to part ways, for you both to pardon yourselves for all your mistakes or for all crimes done against one another. And maybe start over on a blank slate for some of you. Or just wipe the slate clean for others. Because again, it's a general reading, so many people's situations are uniquely different. So again, take your time to suss out the truth of this matter. And let us move on to number 2. Alright, so that's what we have for number 1. I must say, the situation is draining for number 1. Those of you dealing with this particular scenario, take your time. Don't try to figure it out overnight, because this is going to require rest and energy and positivity as much as possible. This person, or perhaps this situation, really knows how to make you feel dead inside at certain times, at certain points. And I'm hearing my guides say to watch yourself very carefully. Protect yourself first, love yourself first, because you cannot give love when you do not have love. And the only way to have love is to give that to yourself, to find that love from deep within you and resuscitate yourself with it. Okay? So, number 2, I will switch back to color to show you number 2's color really quickly. We have the pink deck coming up next. And for those of you now joining, number 3 is also the red. So I'll give you a moment to choose one more time, and then we'll get started. I almost got kind of sleepy and drained after that first reading. Okay, so pink deck, if you chose the pink, you can pause the video and rewind if you have to. But let's get started. Alright, Spirit, so show us. Who is missing? Who is missing you? For number 2. Who is this person? Why are they missing you? Who Okay. Cards have fallen. Man down. We could have a Cancerian. Again, Virgo coming up. I have no idea why, but here we are. So we have a Cancer possibly here. The Chariot card. Someone is already making their way towards you. You may not see this coming because they're moving so fast, it's going to hit you like a bolt of lightning. Very much so in love with you too. Wow, we got a lot of in love scenarios here. This person could, what the hell did I just say? This person could be an Aquarius, and they could possibly have some Cancerian in their chart as well. I feel the need to say that this person has mommy issues for some of you. Suddenly that just kind of came up. Okay. Now I'm yawning. Okay, that's weird. I don't know if you find this person boring or something. I don't know, but I just yawned. I have no idea why. I'm very rested. So we have the 5 of Chalices as well. So let's get down to business. From what I'm seeing here, this person has been missing you for a long time. I'm hearing while you've been away. Very strong water sign energy, but I am feeling a little bit of fire sign energy here too. Again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio possibly could be here. And then the stars is Aquarius. I'm hearing also that the stars are aligning for you both. I'm hearing joy overwhelming. I'm hearing, again, the words fire sign are coming up. So this person definitely may have Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius in their chart. I'm feeling Leo strongest and then Aries second strongest. I don't know why I don't really pick up too much Sagittarius in these readings, but I guess that's just the way it is for my audience. So, I hear someone stayed away from you for a very long time, grieving you, missing you, mourning you. It's not as if you died or something, but they made it very much so seem like you did. For somebody here, this person could be, again, this is some overseas, maybe distance, kind of long distance relationship, but I very much so see that that distance will be closing in very soon. 5 years is popping up here. For some of you, you could have met this person around 5 years ago, and it feels like they've always thought about you heavily ever since you left or they left or whatever distance was between you. They have been dreaming about you, obsessing about you, strong, heavy thinking and feeling here for the last few months is what I want to say for some of you. And then I'm also going to say for some of you, it could be maybe for the last 5 years, 5 years now. For some, it's the last 5 months. So from around June, perhaps, June, July-ish, this person has been very strongly, even adamantly focused on you. And it feels like they can only watch, again, from a distance. This is sounding very, very similar to the first reading we've got. So perhaps there are clarifiers here for some of you. Ay, mama. You wish like they had a little bit more intellect, these little flies. Anyway. The Chariot card is here. This is someone who's already making plans, okay? Putting plans into motion, maybe to come see you. And for others of you, the Chariot card symbolizes divine timing. And I feel like divine timing is rearing its head here in this current predicament. Because it's like the stars literally are aligning for the two of you to rejoin, or some kind of maybe a reconciliation to occur. Strong Cancerian energy for sure. Let's get some more clarifiers. For some of you, you will be making quite, I wouldn't say actually that you could be in the spotlight very soon. For some reason, it looks like in your future, or maybe in their minds, you have a very bright future ahead of you, and it feels like they almost want to be a part of it. They see now your potential and your worth, and they very much so know where you're going in life. And to some of them, it feels like the word frequency is coming up. It's something about maybe raising your frequency or raising your vibration or something of that sort, energy related. It feels like you'll be in the spotlight for something that is pertaining to frequency or frequencies. I'm not sure. I know that's a very specific message for some of you. And for others, it has to do with your vibration affecting the world around you. It's about, I'm hearing your intuition, your mannerisms, your ways, your pride, your focus. I don't know, you're something of a bit of a mogul. The word mogul is coming up. And you are going to be a very famous, maybe kind of, maybe a business mogul or some sort of mogul in some way, some kind of sense. Yeah, very much so do believe that you are intended to be in the spotlight, and most of you may not even want to be there. For some of you, it feels like you're finished with trying to be in the spotlight, and you shine so brightly, it's very hard for you not to be in the spotlight. Like, you attract attention anywhere and everywhere you go. You are, the word remorseful is coming up regarding the situation or whoever this is. I'm not sure who this is yet, but we're going to find out more. Remorseful. Feeling sorry, perhaps, defeated in some ways. They're saying that some of you are seeking validation or some sort of validation from this very same person or situation. And they're saying you forgot that you need no validation at all. You are already affirmed by what the hell was that? I was trying to say the highest, but then the word like Howie or somebody, Howie. Is there someone named Howie that we know? I don't know. Or however or something. By the highest power of all. The heavenly realms have already accepted you into their bosom. And so you need no form of validation or verification whatsoever. Don't know why these words are coming up. Oh yeah, look at that, 7 of Pentacles. So this woman is hard at work and she is focusing on her craft, her business, whatever ways she makes her material wealth or gain or abundance. She is about to reap these rewards very, very soon. For some of you, this could be within the next 7 days. Honestly, you could be receiving quite a landfall. Landfall? Is that even a word? A downpour of abundance, basically. Shoe fly, don't bother me. And maybe that's how you feel about this person. I don't know. Maybe you're like, shoe fly, don't bother me. Because everything happens for a reason in my readings. And I pray before all of them. So if I'm saying certain things right now that may seem out of whack or out of touch, it's probably because somebody's meant to hear these messages resonate out loud. Oh wow, yeah. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is this newfound kind of glory card. Some of you could be starting a new like business venture or somehow establishing yourself in a new field. Business-wise or money-making wise, I'm not sure. You got several different major arcana here. Okay. So, yeah, there's a new beginning, but you could be turning it down, especially if it's with an Aries person or even a Sagittarius. That just came up. The World card is in the reverse. I gotta say, to me, it feels like you may be blocking this person out of your life. Quite physically, literally blocking them. Aquarius is here twice now. We have Aries and the potential Cancer that may also have Virgo in their chart. Taurus possibly as well, maybe Capricorn. Could be in this person's chart. But major signs here are Cancer and Aries. So take whichever applies. Oh, and Aquarius. Yeah. Cancer, Aries, Aquarius. That may have Earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I think they're trying to reach out to you online over the internet somehow. You're not allowing it. You're not facing this person or this problem, this situation. Maybe for good reason, though. I think that this person, I get the feeling they're very in and out of your life, and for some of you, they've quote made up their minds like for good now, like they really want to become a part of your business venture, or they want to be a part of your limelight. They want to see you shine, but they also like to step a foot or a toe into the spotlight with you. I'm not seeing any cards here indicating romantic feelings. But I do feel this person is very much so oriented when it comes to business and material wealth, and I feel like they may see you as the jackpot. The cookies and the cream. I'm about to grab the raid, and you know I don't believe in harming animals, but I'm just so frustrated with these little flies. About to lose myself. I'm just kidding. Like, I really just want to like go like this right now. I'm not going to work myself up. King of Swords, look at that. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly here. Again, this could be Sun sign Virgo. This could also be of an Aries popping up. So that would be Aries here twice. This King of Swords, very serious exterior. This person is not really one to explain their emotions in words, and they could be very cold at times and very stoic. It feels like they were meant for you, right? But there's a big if here. Like, if they were, and why did they treat you so badly the first time is what one of my guys is saying. And he can be so cold, and he can play dirty and be strategic in many ways. He's a bit of a tactician, the King of Swords. So I could see why you would not want a new beginning with this person, and you may in fact, yes, be blocking them or turning them down and saying no, no thank you. I forgive you, but no thank you. I'm not sure who did who wrong here. Maybe no one did at all, but I do feel like for some time now there has been a distance between you two for whatever reason. And the feminine could have been left waiting for a very long time for this person to come back into her life. This is, again, that energy where someone just comes and goes. They come and they go. And again, they could live overseas. This could be long distance, but if it's not, because it doesn't have to be, and in some cases it isn't, I think in most cases it probably isn't, they are just simply someone who's had a hard time staying still. You could have even seen this person on their social media accounts, like just traveling back and forth, living their life, doing their thing, like everything's all right. And you are, in all the while, pushed off to the side in the background. They're missing and longing for this person. And I feel like presently that energy has come to pass. And now they, in some form of divine timing, are at work here trying to, or will be attempting to make their way back into your life, either currently, presently, or very shortly. This could happen perhaps around June, July next year, Cancer season. But I gotta be honest, it feels like someone is watching you be abundant and making your business come to life, and it's very fruitful and it's escalating, and I feel like not just this person but maybe other people are trying to come into your life to act as though they somehow are entitled to or even owed a piece of that pie. Which is very, very brazen for someone to feel that way. So number 2, I ain't saying he a gold digger or he or she, but they might be in the same neighborhood, because honestly, it's like when you're doing well and you're going really, like, things are going great for you, you're successful, you're happy, you're strong, you're empowered, this person wants to come back and take a piece of that. Trying to act like they love you, trying to act like they can't live without you, which may be true in some cases, and in other cases, you have someone here that sees how well you're doing. And I don't know why, I just feel like there's an alternate means to their method. I feel like they have ulterior motives. for some of you. I gotta be honest. So I'm not really feeling comfortable, and I don't think you feel very comfortable with this person either, and I wouldn't venture too far, but I wouldn't be surprised if you were not able to be yourself with this person. It's like this person always makes you feel, for some of you, of course not all, but it's like this person always kind of makes you feel like there's something wrong with you. Or like in some way they feel like you are, you know, you are superior to them, but I don't know, they make themselves feel, I don't know, this person is very complicated and complex. I'm getting a bunch of messages like this person makes themselves feel inferior, and then someone here makes themselves feel like they're not good enough. And then another side of the story is saying this person wants you to feel superior to them or something. And they like don't mind being the bottom boy or whatever. And I just don't know if that's who you are, if that's just like your thing. I mean, I feel like for some of you, what you want is like an equal relationship, but I feel like there's someone here that kind of almost like wants to be done, I don't know, made fun of is what I'm hearing, and like in some maybe like a teasing way. And then something else is saying the word dominant or domineering came up, like maybe they want a more dominant figure or somebody who is more free with their thoughts, maybe like reckless with their tongue for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like this person has been through some kind of abusive relationships or abusive situations where they feel like if you're being too nice to them, then like they have power over you, and in fact they want to be kind of like whipped into submission or something, you know? There's something very kind of like maybe BDSM about this person. I don't know if that's something that they're into heavy or whatnot, but okay. Again, this is an 18 plus reading, as all my readings are, so yep. But there's a lot of complexity about this situation here. This King of Swords is weird. I mean, he's just different. I don't feel like he has an easy time showing emotion. For some reason, he needs to be kind of treated badly in some ways, or like teased or made fun of in some way. And that's sort of like what makes him push harder and like persevere and like pursue you further. What the fuck? So if that's you, okay, cool. But if that's not you, which I feel like most of my viewers, you are more, you know, the loving type that like likes to support their person or whoever, I feel like this person has too many complex issues for you to deal with. And that could possibly be why you are turning down this person, or like ignoring their advances, or blocking them currently on social media, or in some way, maybe on your phone or whatever. They are being shunned without a second thought from your life. Take what resonates, of course, y'all. I understand these messages are quite unique and very strange sometimes, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. So, alright, let's go ahead and take a look-see at these Romance Angels cards, because I'll be honest with you, like, I almost feel like this person could even be very, like, looking for, like, the sugar mama or sugar daddy. I'm not sure. Trying to play with their emotions, but I also heard and make fun of you at the same time. I don't know. So, I know that may be very strange, and I'm hearing the word gossip. They're like a rumor mill about you. Yeah, this person talks a lot of dirty shit about you. I have to be straightforward with you. And why are they missing you? Because they really don't see, I'm not seeing love here, but they do see an opportunity to, they're kind of like a social climber. Like they really kind of feel like they can climb this ladder. Some of you, I want to say, they could be climbing this ladder for you, and for others, I'm going to say that they could be wanting to climb this ladder without you. Like they just want you to be there on the side, like a side puppet, while they proceed to climb higher and higher. And I don't know, that's not going to work out here. Oh my god. The card that comes up, look at that, finances and career. Like I said, what the fuck have I been saying this whole reading? I love that. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. I just looked down, it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yeah, we're gonna just confirm it now. That's my seal, the stamp of approval for my previous theory that this person is in fact using you for material finances and gain and wealth, and they may feel like that is what is best for you, or like maybe that what is best for you is for them to be a part of your circle and feel like be a part of your life. I have no idea why, because I'm hearing the words havoc right now. Havoc. Like, I guess I feel like this person's always reaping havoc whenever they reappear, is the word I'm going to say. So they disappear, reappear, and then they reappear, and then they reappear, and they reappear. It's like, I don't know, they are incognito until one or the other starts doing very well and abundantly in life, and then they pretend, oh, they didn't see you there before, and I don't know, I just feel like this person maybe just doesn't get that I don't know, for them it feels like there's a lot of fear. I mean, they could be, in fact, you know, your soulmate or whatnot, because we have the card that comes out here calling in your soulmate, which may not be the same person, but it could be. It says your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations are bringing you two together. I just really feel like this is someone who is like not in their right state of mind. I don't know why. And for others of you, you're dealing with someone who's maybe very blissful. I know that's a very random side note, but there's someone who's very blissful that you could be drawing in and attracting instead, and someone whom you feel is kind of like your right-hand man or something. Like they're very much so caring, doting, nurturing towards you, maternal-esque maybe as well as paternal. I kind of get this more of a mommy-esque kind of feeling from this person, this man, this masculine. I can't explain why. But they're very in touch with their feminine side. So this, I feel like this is someone else, someone new, someone different for many of you, for some of you folks. I kind of feel like this person says the word folks a lot. Does anyone? The word folks is coming up, like, hey folks, how you doing today? I don't know. Are they like a salesman kind of person? Seeing like a salesman offering like a pitch to somebody, and bargaining and attempting to sell something for the right price. I don't know. So it could be two separate entities, energies here in this particular peculiar situation. Very peculiar, y'all. Some of you, if you're in a relationship, they're saying to give that relationship a chance and work on your partnership. Do not give a second or a minute to this person who's very much so been at a distance for a very long time. Okay? Right, there is some passion here in the situation, which could be the reason why you two keep drawing each other back together. There's some sort of an energy element of passion between the two of you, no matter where you are in the world. You may think about it, and then they think about it, and it's kind of like drawing you both in like magnets. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, and then there are those who I think you may be discovering passion in your current partnership very soon, in your relationship, feeling like the sparks are being emitted or going off in your mind. I also said that I was heard the word in your bosom. I don't know why. Someone here has a thing for boobs, for tits. I don't know. Bunch of random messages coming in, y'all, but hey, take again what applies. Grains of salt, okay? Grains of salt. Anything else you'd like to show us about the situation for number 2, Spirit? Because I am getting like this kind of gold digging energy from someone. And then for others of you, there's just someone who wants to dip their toe in the spotlight with you. For others of you, maybe there's someone who wants to come up in the world with you and wants to maybe rise and shine like a star with you as well. Yeah, you know, this retreat card has been popping up a lot in the last few readings. It is time for you to disconnect from the world. Maybe you need to get some alone time. Think about things further and clearly. Okay? Again, ask yourself, can you be yourself with this person? Whoever this person may be. Because I gotta be honest, I don't think you can. For some of you, there is a situation that you are not willing to reignite or start up once more because you know already that you've made up your mind. And this, I'm also hearing this person leaves you in tears every time. Every time they do some stupid shit. It's always leaving you very much in tears. There's a bird right there. I thought it was about to fly into my, so cute. Little tiny bird. So maybe the bird has to do with this. You know that saying something about flying in and flying out, actually, is what my guides are telling me. So this person's like a bird. And then the song comes up in my head. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know where my home is or whatever. I don't know where my soul is or something like that. And maybe I'm a need for you to know it. I guess so. That's a good song that kind of resonates with this person's character, their lifestyle, what they bring to the table. So yeah, that's not really the best song to get for someone who you're supposed to supposedly be soulmates with, or could possibly be your soulmate, but yeah. I don't know. Some of you are already with your soulmate right now in a partnership, and they're saying to work on that. And they're also saying that this person and you maybe have a lot of fire and a lot of passion, but extinguish it. That's what my spirit guides are saying, extinguish it, because this fire and this passion is it's about to light your ass up. and leave you in flames. And you do not deserve that. You do not require that in your life. You are better off without it. You do not resonate with that, because that is not who you are. You fully deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be, I'm hearing the word sanctuary coming up. I don't know if they're saying like you are someone's sanctuary. You are like there's a song coming up. Oh, there's Shelter. There's a song that's called Shelter. And it goes like, I'll be a sanctuary, 'cause no one else will be. I think that's the word he uses, and it goes, I'll be a sanctuary. I don't remember. It's an electronic song. It's a beautiful song. But it's like, it's such an unconditional love, because I feel like whatever it is you have with someone here, there's such a beautiful unconditional love. Like you are like their sanctuary, or maybe they are like your sanctuary. Someone here, whoever this soulmate is, will unconditionally love you. But this King of Swords, bro, I don't know. I just get the vibes of being very stoic with this. This person is just very hard to read. Mask on. Very hard to be yourself around this person. And for some of you, maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but I'm also getting Aries and Leo here. And they might be very hard to read at times, you know? They just have a bit of a mask up. Or maybe that's just their nature, that they're not very liberal with how they feel. They don't very much so express their feelings like the King of Cups would. The King of Cups is like, you know, I just have to tell you, like, the way you make me feel is just like so unreal, and I just can't picture myself being with anybody but you. And then the King of Swords is more like nodding my head, just like, yeah, very very, very curt and terse, and just very taciturn and docile is what I'm also getting. So they're very calm and collected and cool, but not particularly expressive when it comes to their innermost thoughts and feelings. So you may not be used to that. I'm being bitten here by freaking mosquito or something, I don't know. But anyway, You could be traveling around the world with someone soon as well. I don't know if that resonates, but for some of you, you could be traveling with this person, someone here very soon. There could be travel plans made. For some of you, you might have met somebody, one of these people, from across the world. I'm thinking I need another card. I also feel there's a past life relationship here that you guys may or may not be aware of. I think for those of you that are partnered, you have been partnered with this person before in your past life. And here is the Love Yourself First card. Your self-respect makes you so much more romantically attractive to this person that keeps reappearing and reappearing in and out all the time. You gotta love yourself first. Yeah, someone here, earlier I was describing a person that wanted to be like domineered and taken control of, or even like made fun of in some way. Like, I don't know, they kind of don't mind abusive words. Maybe it's like playfully or just tantalizing in a way. I don't know. But love yourself first. no matter what this person thinks of you, what they say about you, it is time for you to understand the power of self-love, because that bitch can move mountains, okay? For sure. This will certainly increase your likability or whatever and your attractiveness, absolutely. So I think that's where I'm basically at right now in the reading. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's move on from these freaking little flies. All right, so that's number 2. And again, divine timing is at work here in your love life. I kind of almost want to say like this, an element of karma here, like what goes around comes around. And I feel like it's time for someone here to receive their karma, and they're not going to like it. I think if you're the feminine watching this and there's a masculine that I was describing in this reading, their consequences are finally catching up to them. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave it at that. So, moving on. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so finally, last card. Number 3. Word. I feel. So let's switch back to color really quick so I can show you. The color is red. So we have the final number 3 red deck. Let's get started without further ado. Come on in. Sorry, my boyfriend's just getting something. Oh, sorry about that. Hello. It's okay. You okay?
Yeah, we're going to the
Oh, the fridge? Okay. The dog's behaving?
Yep, I put him away for a little while to punish him.
Oh my gosh. They're being bad?
No, I just, Sophie was growling at, Gia, because she was preparing food. And, I don't want to look at videos.
Yeah, she's restless. She has a lot of energy, I think. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm almost done, okay?
Take your time. I'm still working on these and stuff.
Okay, cool. So, anyway, sorry about that. Alright, so number 3, like I started, I was just shuffling some chords. Okay. Ooh, that card. Okay, so I'm actually, oh, I love her. She's like totally my spirit animal. I'm just kidding. We have, and I don't know how to say her name. I'm going to try. I believe it's an Idwana. We have the High Priestess. Piscean energy already. So, High Priestess, my dears. She says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Absolutely. Whoever chose this one, whoa, you absolutely have such an endearing, kind heart and personality. Many of you, I could even venture to say, you may be opening up in your higher chakras. The third eye is particularly awakened right now. I know that the reading is about who is missing you and why, but many of you who chose number 3, honey, I'm going to say you may already know. You know. I think you do. I believe you have already made it clear to yourself who is missing you. But if you came for the confirmation, let go, we shall confirm. Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother, is coming up as well. Beautiful cards. I almost feel like I'm doing them a disservice by not showing them in their true colors. So I almost feel like I was meant to say that. Why was that resonating with me? A disservice by not showing them in their true color. I don't know. I felt like somebody was meant to hear that for this particular situation. Who is this referring to? They're saying half and half. So you and the other person. Okay, weird. Well, whatever. Okay, let's continue. So we have Saradha Devi. And then we have Anidwana, the High Priestess. She is woke right now. Thank you. So she's woke right now. Unconditional love. Oh my. Let me tell. Oh, I already see what's happening. Backdrop of a situation is someone, possibly, particularly someone very rude, even, I want to just say, from your past, maybe, could be returning to your life. You have the option now and the gift of being able to show them what they were never shown or what they have never seen before in their entire lifetime, which is someone who does not succumb to the fallacies or the distorted truths of others, the deceptions, the lies. This is someone, you feminine in particular, are someone here who is going to rise above this person's pain and not adopt it as your own any further. When they come around to you, when they make their return, you will show them love rather than pain, guilt, fear. I am saying this because I feel many of you have tapped into the essence of your divine being. You are one with your soul. Right now, you are absolutely at a peak point in your existence. It feels almost like all the work that you have done to spiritually heal yourself and manifest the best possible versions of yourself. Ugh. Sorry about all that chaos. Okay. Have finally paid off. It feels like you may be ruminating about this a little bit and kind of, stuck in your thoughts about this person, or maybe have been for a very long time. But I also see that this person, whenever it is that they return to you, I don't think you're going to be passing judgment on this person. I think many of you have understood, as the saying goes, God doesn't judge me, therefore how can I judge any parts of God? And we are all fragments of that divine light, that divine source, that divine being, which, some of us refer to, we call God. Some would call spirit, source, or, heaven, heavenly realms, whatever you choose to call it. I feel that you are working on putting aside your judgments. And I feel this person also is kind of doing the same thing with you. This could easily be a twin flame. And God give me strength for using that particular terminology. But this is like a person who feels like they are one with your soul. When you met this person, or when you found this person, or when they found you, whenever, whoever, it right away felt like you immediately became one, because it immediately felt like you became one with your soul. Because this person, to you, in your mind and in your mind's eyes, you viewed them as, and they also viewed you Well, I could be wrong about that second part, but I feel like you viewed them as, yeah, no, I think it was a two-way street. This is half and half. The other half of you, when in fact, no one can really complete you other than you yourself and God. And, spirit, divine, whatever, source. So you and the light have been working on redeeming yourself and amending yourself for all these years, is what I want to say, only to find that now you will have the opportunity to either pass judgment on this person and condemn them for their mistakes, or you have the ability to choose to rise up above that condemnation and those feelings of persecution, and instead choose and want to show them love and forgiveness and understanding and mercy, and just simply to say, like, that it's all right. And I gotta be honest, I'm feeling insight from this person that they have not been easily forgiven in their life. I feel this person has gone through many a trial and tribulation, and I feel this person has endured much suffering in their lifetime, in their lives. I wanted to say in their short lives. So perhaps this person is not much older than you, or is not that old to begin with. For some of you, this person could be um, in their 30s, 20s, something like that. I also heard, for some reason, my guides also said in their 80s. I don't know what that was about, but okay. Take that for whoever that was meant for. But for them, for me to say in their short life, in their short lives, I feel that's because they were not really living life before they found themselves. And I feel like they were on a journey that was encompassing all the wrong things before they met you, before they found you. And it's almost like they, I want to say the word gravitate, or for some of you gravitated, I don't know, towards you without expectation, even without cause and without any reason at all. It just happened very naturally. Like, they're showing me like as a foot slipping into a sandal, or like a foot slipping into a shoe or something that fits you perfectly, like a comfortable fit, like a perfect fit, perfect match, something like that's coming up. Kind of looked like a Cinderella story there for a second. When she puts on the shoe that she, dropped in her escape to run away. I don't know. The glass slipper. And it fit her perfectly because the fairy godmother created it for her specifically. And if you think about that in a metaphorical sense, it's almost like God made this person or this connection, this relationship for you perfectly, and it was customized like in every single way for you. It felt like it was right for you in more ways than one, and in a way that no other relationship has ever really made you feel or believe, or yeah. Okay, so I think both of you maybe could have it could be experiencing some psychic dreams right now about each other. For some of you, I think that your third eye, something to do with visions, maybe even prophecies, could be making their way to you now. You both, I think, are experiencing this and feeling this simultaneously. I feel like what you're going through, they're also going through at the same time. Like both of your I almost said parallel lives, are equal, and you're not that different at all. Let us go into this tarot of sexual magic. Just for some reason, I'm feeling some card wants to be pulled out. Who is missing you and why? Someone here who has a very awakened third eye. They could meditate, possibly have dreams and visions of you in meditation. And then I'm hearing the words with or without you. I don't know. I think they're definitely missing you. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, it's who is missing you, but this is confirmation. This woman is literally sitting down, pining away, thinking about this person from her past, and watching this old photo of her and him together. For some of you, maybe it is not the photo of her and, I mean, some of you, excuse me, could be watching that this person could be with someone else. But I do feel like it's mostly that you are missing this person. Maybe you could be looking at old photos of you and this person, or this person and you, or this person just by themselves. I don't know. I don't know what I just said there. I'm just trying to channel and focus at the same time. There's a lot of heated passion right now currently between the two of you. I feel like they really, if they got the chance, opportunity, would definitely want to make in this sweet love with you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, however, in the reverse, so there is a blockage here. Something is stopping this person from approaching you. And again, this word blockage coming up could mean, again, a literal block. Maybe they cannot reach you, they cannot somehow get to you or make contact with you, is what my spirit guides are saying. It's very difficult for them to make contact with you. You may have blocked this person. Yeah. All up and down the internet is what they're saying. Okay. Alright, guys, that's enough. Whoa, this is that. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is that card. This is two halves of a whole kind of feeling. This is, yeah, this is love. This is real love. Like, not the puppy love, not the high school love or teenage love or childish love. Like, this is like real heart melting, soul mending, mind, body, and spirit love. Yo, let another fly land on me. I know kung fu, fool. But seriously, this person and you, and I'm gonna go back to my pretty black and white, right? This person and you were meant for each other, and there's no doubt. Like, you have no shadow of a doubt in your mind that this person is missing you, and you are missing them. And I gotta give you a hint here. When you miss them, they miss you. And vice versa. When they miss you, you miss them. So this is absolutely a two-way street. I'm telling you, this is such a twin flame union or something here, like God's gift is the word coming up, the words coming up. This person really is very, like, thinking about intimate thoughts about you. You could even be teasing this person in some way. I don't know, acting as a tease to them. I don't know if you're posting pictures that you look really great in and they can't reach you or something, and they are thinking about you in that way. There's a lot of passion here. Now, again, I'm not sure, for some of you, maybe this is not like the two halves of a whole situation, but we do have Virgo here, by the way. Virgo, again, like I think was in all three readings and the last few readings. What the heck? We do have a little bit of a lack of maturity here with the Knave of Wands. I feel like this person has much growth to accomplish. Oh God, literally the Hermit is Virgo. Okay, so for some of you, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. I'm also getting Leo, yeah. And then if not, we could have a Pisces here, or someone who encompasses all three different energies, perhaps in their birth chart. A lot of strong earth energy and strong fire energy here. Earth and fire for sure. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at this. There we go. Okay, so we do have love. This is emotional and passionate as well. So this is the Ace of Chalices. This person, I'm telling you, this person's all over you. In their dreams, in their meditation, whatever, they're thinking about you in like the most like intimate ways. And it's not just a physical sensation that they're looking for, but it is like an emotional overall fulfillment. Yeah. This person wants to goddamn like worship you, give you the world. I kind of see this, you know, world card as that man that would go out of his way to bring you whatever the heck you want. Be anything for you, love you in all ways. So, why are they missing you and who are they? I think it's pretty much been answered, but I want to know, hey, what's going to happen next? Because I do see, like I said, there's a blockage here, and this person is choosing to remain. Maybe they're not choosing to remain, but they remain on the sidelines for some reason, and it could be that you are involved with someone else already. For some of you, you could already be in an intimate relationship with someone whom you dearly love, but you know, could be more focused on the physical intimacy or a little bit of both, but also could be a Libra or someone with Libra in their chart. But I do see justice is coming to the situation, so I gotta be honest with you, you blocking this person right now might be this person's karma. It might be their justice that they are receiving currently. Okay, if it's not, then this situation is destined to balance itself out, and it is destined to be corrected in whatever ways it was wronged. If you were wronged, then yeah, you will get your just due. The Magician is here in the reverse, gives me kind of like a trickster energy. I also wanted to say like this person could be thinking about having children with you, or something about fertility here in the cards. But we have the Magician here in the reverse, and I feel like if they are trying to manifest you, they're not going about it the right way. They could be playing mind games. And for some of you, they may not be playing games at all. Okay, the games that they played with you in the past, if there were any sort of like, you know, mind games or just any kind of, you know, lack of straightforwardness and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Manipulation. Yes, if there was any kind of manipulation from this person's end, it is literally time now that they receive something like in return. It's basically like the karmic scales balancing themselves out now. And I don't say that with happiness at all. I just feel like this is what is meant to play out now. There is something telling me like this person is being pushed back further by forces unknown, unseen, and balancing the universal scales is a part of that reason. So it kind of seems like, you know, what goes around comes around, and what they did to you will now kind of be done to them. but except this time worse. And I'm sorry to say that, because this person, like I said, I don't think you want them to be hurt. You don't seem like the kind of person that wants to see them get hurt, but there is this theme here about actions and consequences. And if you are not opening up your arms to this person right away, don't worry about it, because that's kind of a part of the plan. That's a part of the universe's plan. It's a part of God's plan, and it's kind of like what's meant to be right now for the time being. So regardless of whatever powerful and most beautiful connection the two of you had or have, I would venture to say that I feel like you and this person have a lot of learning left to do, growing up also to do still. And right now, it's not the right time for this person to reconcile with you. And it feels like what I want to say is payback is a bitch, is what I want to say, because that's what my spirit guides literally just mentioned. And I'm not the kind of person that believes in things like this, but I'm all about unconditional love. But I do understand that there needs to be consequences for the actions done and made. So I feel like this person, as much as you love them and they love you, they're about to receive some pretty effed up, epic karma for the way they treated you, the way they acted in the past, and for like the sins that they have created all along the way. That's so weird. Like, I'm not even, again, trying to sound like a bad person or anything, but Jesus, this is something that's just like working itself out. They have to pay their karmic debt. They need to. They cannot return into your life unless they do. So it feels like if they want to make their way back into your life, they're serious about it, the universe is going to make them pay the price for that which they destroyed, or that which they destruction is coming up for sure. That which they destroyed. Before they could even think about getting the chance to see you again, okay? So, I know how that may sound to some of you. That may sound pretty effed up, but what they did to you, or what they have done, or may even be planning to still do in the future, is effed up. And the universe, spirit, already sees this. So they have some the word recompense is coming up. Yeah, they have some of that to do, I'll tell you that. Okay. Alright, so I feel like God gave them a gift, and they kind of spit in God's face when they said no. And I hate to say it like that, but again, my guides are very blunt and straightforward, and basically what they are most guiding me to say to you. Okay, what I don't know is why this person decided to do that to you in the first place. So I would like to know a little bit more about that. I think why is very crucial of the situation. So do Spirit please show us why this person effed up in the first place and chose to back away. I mean, I know the answer is fear, or in some way, shape, or form, unless it was maybe temptation or greed, but let's find out. Look at this. The Magician. The Magician is the person that tries to get what they want, you know? I feel like this person, honestly, I feel like this person thought they could just kind of manifest maybe something better, or maybe, I want to say the words get away with get away with what? The words making you feel bad is coming up, and then, yeah, maybe get away with making you feel bad. Not knowing what they truly wanted. I mean, I don't know if they did this intentionally, and of course, none of this is like a crime, but you know, there's something here about it. It just feels like they were kind of trying to play God or something. I can't even describe it, but that for some of you, you know, there's assorted messages that are meant to apply to everyone's situation differently. But for some of you, this person was trying to, like, get away with murder, okay? Like, this person was trying to have their cake and eat it too, right? That was what came up. The message is very clear there. For some of you, this person was trying to play God, thought that they could use their manifestation skills or their magic, whatever you want to call it, their thoughts, words, actions, and beliefs maybe against you. And for some of you, like, it felt like this person was supposed to be, you know, the one for you, and it turned out so sorely because they weren't the one for themselves yet. Like, they worshipped money, fame, greed in a sense of a form, rather than putting their own self-love first and putting themselves first and putting, you know, the universe or spirit or God or whatever you want to call it first. It felt like they were on the road towards like a path of destruction in a sense without maybe realizing it because they were just so very lost. They were so lost. Let's get some more cards. And I feel like they're accustomed to getting what they really want, what they've always wanted. I don't know. Does that indicate like maybe they were spoiled or kind of bratty growing up? I don't know if they were spoiled growing up, but felt like they are accustomed or were accustomed to getting what they wanted. I want to say were. And I think they thought that what they wanted was maybe something greater than you or something better than you. But I feel like honestly they didn't find that. I feel like right now they have suffered in silence and in quiet for so long. And they've even contemplated, I hate to say this, but for some of you, they've even contemplated like ending their own lives. This is going to sound weird. They've had moments maybe of committing the S word many times since this deception played out. And I don't know why. It feels like they are beginning to see that they misunderstood the situation completely. Like they messed up. They effed up. They know it. And it is kind of like their burden to bear now, or they're kind of like carrying this around like a curse or whatever, beating themselves up with it. Whereas you really, deep down in your soul, in your heart of hearts, you want them to release this pain and let it go, because it was the same crap that put y'all in this situation in the first place, is them holding their own burdens and their own self-destructive patterns and their mistakes against themselves. They condemn themselves. They punish themselves. And I think also because of the things they've done wrong in their past, and my God, there have been many F-ups that they have done. I think that was another reason why they felt like they were saving you, for some of you, from themselves. Feeling like maybe you could do better as well or something, or maybe that they could, I don't know, get away with what they wanted is also another message coming up. So there's a bunch of different things happening here in these situations, but do take what best applies to yours. Um, So I think you really want them to shower themselves with love and gratitude and graciousness and understanding that everything happens for a reason and all mistakes are made to learn from, not to hold against your chest and beat yourselves down silly with them. Okay, no. You will never grow in that way. You will never mature in that way. You will never become greater than what you are if you continuously harbor the past against yourself. And don't try to play God either by giving yourself your own consequences or serving yourself your own consequences. Because in a sense, it felt like this person was like punishing themselves as soon as something good came along. They were like, oh no, I don't deserve this. I'm gonna like literally, in a sense, kind of like spiritually cut myself or whatever by, and I know that sounds really deep, but it's true. Like this person like spiritually like scarred themselves and like hurt themselves basically when something good comes along. They sabotage it. They have a history of self-sabotaging, self-loathing, and even maybe for some of you, self-harm. Okay, so the issues run deep here. All right. This card. Yo! But the lovers are here. You were meant to be with this person, you guys. Like, you were always meant to be with this person. This person, however, turned you down out of self-loathing, self-pity, self-sabotage. They were just not ready for this, you guys. Like, they really were not. They were mad at themselves for the decisions and the choices that they made before you, and they just added you to the list of things to feel like shit about because, well, that's what they're accustomed to. That's what they feel like they deserve. They felt like they deserve to feel this self-hatred, and they don't deserve to feel happy. They don't deserve to feel love. Some people react to love, again, with open arms, and others react to love by lashing out, whether it's at you or at themselves or both. Because in a sense, when you love someone, you're not just hurting you, you're also hurting them, because that love is a bond. It is a two-way street. And in this case, they did not just hurt you, but they hurt themselves. And that was the one that they were after, not you. They were after themselves. The attack was on them. They were sabotaging them. It was not about you. And so they may have treated you very coldly. They may have treated you very brusquely and with a cold heart, basically. Cold-heartedly. I mean, really. They ruined the relationship. Even if you tried to fix it, even if you tried to make amends, they condemned themselves. Long before you even knew it. They condemned themselves from the minute I think they even met you. They knew how this would end. They knew who they were. They knew that they were going to cut this off or cut you out or whatever in order to preserve the state that they were in before. So basically, like I said in the last reading, if you are not changing it, you are choosing it. And they chose not to change. They chose not to do better. Maybe it wasn't the right time, whatever. But now we can say that they chose, basically, to remain miserable. And yeah, that is what this person feels like they deserve. So pray for them to heal and forgive themselves, and they may come to you very soon. And I believe you will have the opportunity to tell them this and to let them know that this cycle that they have started needs to come to a damn end. It needs to fucking stop. Because they're not only hurting themselves now, they are hurting others around them who love them dearly and truly, and they need to fucking stop. This F word is coming up because Spirit is angry, like they are mad, okay? Enough. You are now taking that self-loathing and self-hatred out into the world, and we cannot, will not have that. So with love, respect, and understanding, say what you have to say to this person if you choose to open the doors. But it is time for them to put it down. Put down the knife. Put down your burdens. The jig is up, is what my spirit guides are saying. The jig is up. Enough is enough. No more. Okay? They could have been deeply loved and deeply in love with you a long time ago if they had chosen to give this a fair shot. If they had chosen faith over fear. But they allowed their fear to be stronger than their faith, and that is not who you are. And you are not giving yourself, from what I can gather, you are not giving yourself to a man who chooses fear over faith. No, sir, that is not who you are. No, ma'am, that is not who you are. You are love in and of itself. You are love unconditionally. And love, my dear, deserves love, not fear. No. There is no misery to be had from the situation in the first place. What was meant to happen was meant to happen. They are meant to learn, and that is what they need to do now. Buckle up and get ready to surpass their limitations. Because now is the time for us, all of us, to rise above our fears, our past torments and pain and turmoil, and become the change that we literally want to see in this world. It is time. We are done whipping ourselves down into the ground. Enough is enough. How is this helping anyone? How is this helping you, you know? This helps nothing. It helps no one. It only destroys. Fear is only ever going to destroy. So, choose love or get lost. That's how I feel about this situation. And I don't know about you, but I feel like that's what the feminine's message is here. You are choosing to be loved. You are choosing to rise above their blatant lack of respect for themselves and lack of self-love for themselves. And you're going to show them who you are, uniquely who you are. You are authentic. You are love in the flesh, bitch. Okay? You deserve love. You do not tolerate those who would choose fear over faith or over love any longer. You are a magnificent, majestic being. My God, you are an angel, and you are worthy of the best. And if they cannot be the best for you, if they cannot climb to that level, if they cannot ascend from their burdens and rise from the damn grave, the shallow grave that they dug themselves, because I don't know about you, they're saying shallow grave. They haven't really even dug themselves that deep, but they really think in their minds that they are like more beyond 6 feet under the ground, when in fact it's not even that deep, bro. Let it go, okay? If they can't rise above, well, you know what you have to do. It is time for you to love yourself, respect yourself authentically, which you already know all this because I know you're woke. And look at these cards that just flew out to the side. I'm going to show you. But it's time for you to start a new beginning on a positive note. And no longer is fear allowed into the mix. That does not belong in my life. Get it out. It does not belong in this equation. It is love plus love equals love. Okay? I don't know about no love plus fear. That just equals fear. Love, fear do not go together. One will definitely overpower the other, and fear always takes the crap out of us. It will zap you of your love. That is what it is. It's like a black hole consuming a star. We don't got time for black holes, okay? Sorry, not sorry. If you're not going to be a star with me and you're not going to shine your most powerful and bright light in this world, get the hell up and go. Okay? Right. So, Ace of Raphael is here. There is a new positive beginning, okay? A positive new emotional experience, whether it is with this person or someone new, I know not. We will find out. It says fulfilling romantic relationships. Beautiful. Okay. Deep and lasting spiritual insights. Okay. I do feel it is with this person. I do feel there is a new beginning coming up. And I do feel you will make it very clear to them, for them, on how you deserve to be treated and how they also deserve to be treated, how they deserve to treat themselves with love, okay? Look at the damage they have caused. Just for what? Holding a few mistakes against yourself. Enough is enough. No more. No more. Okay, let's see. For some of you, it could be with this person, but I gotta tell you, if it is not this person and they are still in their old ways, there is something better waiting for you, okay? The Eight of Raphael is saying, my dear, do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. My dear, if your soul is calling you towards someone right now, follow your heart, follow your soul. There is something better waiting for you. I don't know if some of you are in a position right now where you may be kind of just taking what comes, settling for less than what you deserve, but it's kind of coming to that place now, to that close, where you need to really remind yourself of who you are and what you are worthy of. And yeah, it seems that there is something, or maybe I'm going to say someone better for you in this situation. All right. The next one, oh, I love this. This is the victory card, the Six of Gabriel. It says, congratulations, you have done a wonderful job. Okay, it is time for you now to move on to the next level, to the next project. It says also awards, scholarships, or promotions. And I do seriously feel like for many of you in this case, it's a more of a spiritual graduation. You have become the being that you are created to become. You have reached a certain level of ascension and understanding and growth now, and it is time for you to make big changes in the world. I tell you, it's not always going to be easy, but this is the place where you want to be now, the place you have been trying and working and preparing yourself to get to. It is finally here now. I feel like very soon, within the next maybe 6 weeks, you all will begin to understand those words a bit further into detail. I see for you guys, number 3, that you have been working, whether you realize it consciously or not, you have been working really hard to become the best and the better versions of yourself. You are. And every day I feel like you are praying, you are crying, you are trying, you are releasing, you are healing, you are asking for help, and you are receiving it. Like, damn, you are powerful, man or woman, whoever this is. You are amazing, you are epic, and you deserve the most epic relationship or love or just everything, of the best of everything in the world. Okay, heaven is here on earth, my dear. You are love. You are divine love. You are like divinity in the flesh. Many of you don't even realize just how powerful your entire being has become, spiritually, emotionally, physically. It's like you could take on a giant and not even be like phased by this. I feel like your faith has grown so much stronger than your fear. You are choosing to have faith more and more every day. And little by little, in tiny increments daily, you have really become one of the strongest people that you have ever known. And the angels are helping you, they're guiding you, they're watching over you, and they are supplying you and providing you with whatever all that you may need. So do not fret and worry not. You are safe. Everything you love is safe. Everyone you love is safe. Everything in your world is protected. You are in the hands of God, and all that which you love and choose to care for are also in the divine, loving hands of your Maker. You have done so much work. I almost feel like I could cry a little bit because I'm so grateful to be doing this reading for you. You are an amazing person. You have chosen to become an amazing person. You weren't just born this way, okay? You have gone through the ringer. You have gone through heaven. You have gone through hell. And you have become one of the most amazing, majestic, magnificent beings here on earth ever created. You are amazing. And I am so proud of you. Okay? I am. Good for you. God damn it, this curl. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, you loves, excuse me, you're welcome. For those of you that chose this, you're welcome. I love you. I love you so much. I'm gonna fix my hair for you. Okay. I love you. You guys have gone through the worst of the worst and the best of the best, and you have chosen every step of the way to be the most marvelous version of yourself in every way. When you make a mistake, when you fuck up, you are the first to correct it. There's nothing wrong with being weak, and there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. The problem is staying weak and just continuing to make those mistakes. You're not doing that. You make the mistakes and you learn from them. You make the mistakes again and you do better and you learn even more. It's okay. That is how we learn. Mistakes are your best friend. They are your biggest mentors, your biggest teachers. They will show you that which others could not. There's nothing like, no one teaches you better than you. You know what I mean? Really. And I know this from experience, okay? So, hey. Hey, Jenna, I didn't know you were here. Hey, Mina, thank you. And thank you, Laura, as well. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, Janine, thank you. I'm going to scroll up some more and look at that after. But you guys, I am just so proud of whoever's watching this, and you deserve the best. And I don't know your love life, your current situation, if you are partnered with someone who treats you better than anyone's ever treated you before, or if you are waiting for this person to return a more immaculate version of themselves, or someone else to return. Sorry. I don't know if there's two different people, but I think they're saying, like, you need to just pay attention, because whoever you think this person is that's missing you, they're saying that there is someone that's better for you. Like, I'm feeling like they have not grown or understood, fully grown from their mistakes yet. I feel like they may still be, for some of you, this person that's missing you may still be kind of beating themselves up and on that path to destruction without realizing it. And all I can say is this: what I cannot do for someone in the physical, I try to do for them in the spiritual. And when I pray for people, I always see the fruits of that labor, always. And it never takes very long. And I would say, if you believe in the power of your faith so much, and you believe in asking and receiving from the universe, then ask them to guide this person towards the path of healing and to release the path of destruction completely, okay? As a matter of fact, I've kind of started this habit of praying for people while I'm on live stream. So here we are. I'm going to say a very fast and quick prayer. And I ask Spirit, I ask y'all to join me if you wish to. And I ask you, Spirit, now, please, to guide this beautiful being who condemns himself or herself into the darkest places. I ask you to navigate them now onto the path of healing and righteousness, and help them to become the best version of themselves every single day. Help them to choose faith now over fear, and help them to witness the miracles of that faith, and help them to know the power of choosing faith over fear, and to feel the rewards always of choosing faith. Spirit, thank you so much for bringing us such a beautiful reading and such beautiful people to my channel. I am grateful beyond all words and understanding, and I ask you please to allow the peace that passes all understanding to fill those that are here watching this reading now currently, and all those whom they have in their heart, in their mind, in their spirits, and in their souls most closest to themselves. I ask you to fill them as well with such beautiful healing light that makes them see see clearly through everything that has ever fazed them, and any haze or fog in their lives, in their minds, in their hearts, let it be cleared now, and let it be completely purified by your light, Spirit. Thank you. Amen. Done, okay? Done. Yay, I got goosebumps too a little bit there, Mina. It's a powerful thing when you pray, y'all. I swear, and I just can't stop anymore. I have such a faith when I do pray. It makes it like almost addicting. Like I can't stop. It's such a beautiful thing, and the peace, it comes quick, you know. When you sincerely ask for help, you will sincerely feel it. Amen. Okay, you receive it. This is not for show. This is not for views. This is not for ratings or likes. I could care less if you dislike or like this video. I am doing what I am meant to do right now in this moment. And if I'm meant to heal and pray and ask for divine assistance because others will not, then so be it. That is why I am here. I'm gonna cry now. Okay. I just feel like so grateful to be able to do that. Okay. So y'all, thank you. Thank you. I see the love coming in. Thank you so much. Yes, and so it is. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. I'm scrolling up and I'm really appreciating this, like, surplus of love and support right now. And just thank you. Oh, I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for everything nowadays. Ain't nothing in the world not to be grateful for. We all have so much. And when we choose to focus on what we have, wow. Gratitude, it just uplifts you, it fills you, penetrates your body, mind, and spirit. Oh, it's good to appreciate God sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So good to appreciate spirit and the universe, and I am so grateful because I know, like, I could be anywhere right now, and I don't have to be happy in this moment. I don't have to have a roof over my head. There are those that don't even have food to eat tonight. And I do have these things, and I'm very grateful. I give thanks for everything. I am so blessed in many ways because I choose to see my blessings, and I am to remain blessed for the rest of my days. That's what I choose. Amen. Okay. And I know you guys are too. I hope you all see your blessings in your life, and I hope that you all give thanks and have that feeling, the power of gratitude, fill you up as well. Amen. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave it here. Sorry, I'm gonna let y'all go. And it's getting darker and darker outside, so I'm running out of light. So I love you, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Mwah. Thank you. Namaste. Bye. And happy Halloween, by the way. Y'all be safe, okay? Be safe. Okay. Bye.